Hi there, Lyle Benjamin, the Karma Guy. Hope all is well with you and your family. Tonight, I want to talk about something that's going on in the news, something that we deal with in terms of our mission here at plannedactsofkindness.org. And a friend of mine called me up tonight, and said, have you seen what's going on with this high school students and the Native American who had a confrontation in DC? And I said, yeah, I saw it on the local news, the world news. And what I refrained from doing was taking one side or the other based on what little information that I saw. And what my friend asked me to do was talk about it tonight. And he was dismayed about the lack of civility and the rush to judgment that seemed to be going on. And I couldn't agree more. So what I did was I wrote down 8 steps that I think that we all can take when things like this occur, so that we can avoid having the court of public opinion come down on either side, which then creates this cycle of divisiveness. So this is our response to it. And step one, what we have to do is really step back and refrain from making snap judgments. Eyewitness accounts are notoriously unreliable. It's been proven in study after study. So what we have to do is step 2. Know that the facts aren't in, regardless of what sometimes we think we see. And 3, we've got to ignore the pundits, ignore the screamers, ignore the people on both sides of the aisle. The pundits are paid, they make their living on taking stances, regardless of what sometimes the facts are. And when we don't know the facts, then it's all just speculation and incitement. So, 4, we should listen only to the sources directly and then watch what they do. Because words do mean something, and they are very important, but so do our actions. 5, make your opinions your own, regardless of what your affiliations are. So your affiliations might be on one side, and 95% of the people with that affiliation are saying one thing and they're screaming for blood. That's not who you have to be. Okay? So, 6, never ever express going outside the law to bring vengeance or justice to one side or against the other. We have a legal system. If something needs to be handled, well, let the legal system handle it. Don't ever threaten to burn down a building with people in it. Don't ever publish someone's private information, where they live, so that other people might be able to go find them and exact a toll. That's what happened, a couple of years ago with a pizza shop, where some erroneous information was intentionally published against the owners, and someone went in and did some crazy stuff. That's not who we are. That's not what we want to be doing. We don't want to have the court of public opinion form, lynching committees to go out and exact revenge. And number 7, if the law is wrong, work within the system to change the law. Okay, that's what happened in Congress now. A whole bunch of new legislators were, sworn in because they didn't like what was going on and they want to change the law. And that's perfectly fine. Do it within the system. And number 8, always treat others as you wish to be treated yourself. That's the PAC pledge. And you can go to planactsofkindness.org. You can read the Karma Constitution. You can take the pledge. That's what we'd like you to do. You can, videotape yourself, have someone videotape you taking the pledge, and then put that out. Okay, make yourself part of the solution, not part of the problem. We've got one planet, we've got one species of people on this planet, and we've got to start acting like it. And we've got to start healing these divisions, not going ahead and tearing ourselves apart. So regardless of what's going on in politics, right, on both sides of the aisle, we've got to do better ourselves. So I hope this little bit helps. And this is Lyle Benjamin, the Karma Guy. Catch up with you sooner or later.